everybody, what's going on? It's Malikk here with a quick demo of MobCatcher. The version we're going to be looking at today is probably going to be 3.1. Some of the features may get pushed back to 3.2 depending on how long it takes to polish out some of these things. But for the most part they're ready to go, and I wanted to give you guys a quick sneak peek of what's going to be the next version. If you've never seen anything though about the plugin before, the basic idea is to be able to capture mobs and get the corresponding mob eggs. And get the corresponding egg. So MobCatcher is going to save things like the age and the health of the mob, as well as like the color for sheep. A couple other things. But that's the basic idea. The capture item, which by default is the egg, is configurable, as well as the cost, which is 5 redstone. For every mob, of course, it can be changed. There's support for Vault, if you want to use Vault. Any of those supported economy plugins to subtract money every time you capture. And there's also a configurable % chance that a capture is successful, which you can all change in the config file. The main thing, though, for this version is going to be the new tooltips. Because of the new Minecraft update, 1.4.2, I'm able to change the tooltip that's displayed for an item. So I'm just going to show you guys what that looks like. The other thing is with 1.4, zombies, skeletons, and pig zombies can now wear armor. And I'm going to be displaying the health and some of the information that goes along with each mob on the tooltip now, and that's going to look like this. So for this zombie, obviously his health is 20, and his inventory, which wouldn't be shown if there was nothing there if he was just a normal zombie, but he's got a full set of armor on and a diamond sword. W is going to be for the weapon, H is for helmet, C is for chest plate, L is for leggings, and B is for boots. It'll just tell you the type. Unless it's a bow for the weapon, it'll tell you bow. So that's for zombies. That'll be for pig zombies as well. This guy's got a full set of gold armor and a gold sword. And the skeleton just has a bow and a leather helmet. And we can see that he's a normal skeleton, not a wither skeleton, because it would tell you that as well. So when you take these eggs, they're going to work just like they worked before, but now when you spawn this guy, he's going to have this full suit of armor on. So the other thing that's new to this version is now saving potion data as well. So we had everything we had before, and now we have mob inventories, equipment rather, and potions. So here we've got a zombie with a strength potion on, and he's gonna burn right up because he didn't have a helmet. And the other thing we have here is a creeper with an invisibility potion, which I think should be pretty interesting. And he's getting, So I'm gonna back away from that because I don't want to die or letting my super armored zombie out of that cage. But so obviously if he has both potions and armor on, it's going to be quite a lot of information stored on that tooltip. It's going to look like that. But I think as opposed to before, where all I could really tell you was in chat, through chat spam, which nobody likes chat spam. Now there's kind of an excess of information, but I think that's a lot better than knowing nothing and choosing kind of blind. So I mean, again, the tooltip is kind of big, and if it was down here, some of it goes off the page, but I guess it's still better. It's cool that we can save things here now. It makes the plugin a little more useful, I guess. Well, not necessarily useful, but easier to use, as you can tell a bit easier just than zombie, what I'm about to spawn. I know definitively this one, has these 3 potions and has a full set of diamond armor. which is nice. The Creeper's potion wore off. So some of the other things that used to be displayed in the chat spam when you scrolled over are still going to be shown to you, but now they're on the tooltip as well. So this ocelot is an adult that has full health. It's a black cat rather, and it's tame. Same thing for the wolf. We can see his health. We can see that it's fully grown. We can see that it's tame. For sheep, we'll show you the color, age, and if it's sheared, that'll be in red. And pigs, you know, age, health, and this one is wearing a saddle. So, just a couple things. Oh, balls. Take me away! Okay, well, epic failure, but got the main point across. Mainly, that's it for this build. Okay. That's basically it for this build. Next thing I'm going to be adding, though, is saving the collar colors for wolves. Right now, it doesn't actually do that. But that'll be displayed on the tooltip as well. And the other thing is shield support, which I'll talk to you briefly as I'm running away. So shield, some of you may or may not know what it is. It's another plugin of mine, which is a library similar to Vault, but it's for area protection plugins. So it's just it'll allow developers to make more generalized API calls and have it applied regardless of what protection plugin a server is running. So you'll be able to set. I haven't decided yet if it's going to be based on flags that you have to set, or if it's going to be based on some permissions that are already there. That's yet to be decided, but mainly it'll be a huge improvement from the sign-based system, which this plugin is currently on. That was more of a placeholder that happened to. It ended up being there for a while. Yeah, so Shield, that'll be a nice addition to this plugin. Help the whole protection system being a bit more intuitive. But yeah, that's about it. I wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek into what's going to be in the next version or a couple of versions. Just because I haven't made a video in a long time. The current one's a bit outdated. So, as always, appreciate the support. You guys are awesome, and thanks for watching.